Do you know that women don't always say what they are thinking, yet they remember the smallest details? Have you ever wondered why? Hello everybody, welcome back to Enny's Gist and Vibe. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about the female mind, what most people get wrong about the female mind. So today's episode is not to define women. This is about exploring how a woman process life, relationships, emotion, how they process experience, how they put life together, and what goes on in their head. Many women think beyond the present moments. They connect emotions, they connect past experience, words, action before making decision. Many value emotional connection alongside logic. Now, we've heard when they say that women think with their emotion. That's correct, but alongside that, women still think logically. A woman can see the future, can see the possibilities of something. That is why most of the time they would always tell us that we see the flags and we ignore the flags. Most of us see the possible outcome of a particular decision that we are making. It has happened to me countless times. Me as a person, okay, I am making this particular decision and I already knew this was going to end here, but regardless, upon still, I'll still decide to make that decision. Now, the strength in a woman's knowledge. A woman's knowledge comes with observation, comes with intuition, experiences. Like I mentioned earlier, that a woman sees the possibility of the outcome of an event even before it happens. So many notice patterns, read the situation carefully, combines emotional intelligence with practical thinking. Now, types of ways a woman thinks. Now, this is the part where you don't even want to miss. Emotional thinking, analytical thinking, protective thinking, empathetic thinking, and creative thinking. Many women switch between this mood. Now, let me tell you one thing that you need to get. The reason why we feel complicated, the reason why you feel like a woman, to understand a woman's mood or to understand a woman is complicated, is because you don't know which of this pattern is on the woman's head at the moment. The person could be thinking creatively. The person could switch between this mood. The person could even mix all these moods together. That is why it looks like you are not understanding women. Now, the only way to understand women is to understand the person you have in your house. You cannot understand the women generally. A woman can have like 3 of these types of thinking pattern, right? This person could be a creative thinker, could be somebody that thinks emotionally, and somebody that thinks analytically, right? Me, for instance, let's say I am these 3. If I am going to want to make a decision, I am going to put these 3 things together, think about it all at once, and then make my decision. That's how it works for me, but not exactly the patterns that why women tend to overthink things. The overthinking aspect of a woman comes mostly from the fact that they want more clarity. They're trying to avoid the past from repeating itself. Do you get? That's based on past experience. Another reason why women tend to overthink things is because they care so much, because they want to understand you, because they want to learn. You can call us an overthinker or somebody that overthinks things, but that is mostly because we want more clarity, because we want more understanding, because we want to learn more, we want to understand why it's happening that way. So that is mostly the reason why women overthink things. If you think or there is more reasons why a woman overthink things, then drop it in the comment section, because I would like to know myself. This is especially for the men. Women are not mind readers. We are not mind readers. Without clear communication, without having a clear conversation, don't expect us to understand you. Don't expect us to get what you're trying to say, to read in between the lines. We are not mind readers. Yes, we think a lot, we connect a lot of dots, and we can get to the point, but don't expect us to understand what is going on in your head without saying it. So we can read meaning to a particular thing, and that is not exactly what is going on in your head, and that is where clear conversation comes in. I think in almost all my episode I mentioned conversation, communication. It is really, really essential in relationships, even in our day-to-day activities. So don't expect us to understand what is going on in your head without stating it. This is another aspect. In fact, I think this should be the most important aspect of it all. What women want most in this world. Now, grab your chair, sit closely, men. You need to get this. What women want most in this world is not gifts. It's not sending a lot of money to our bank account. Yes, that makes us happy, but not deep down, not to the bottom. I know in the last episode, somebody made mention of my guest made mention of money, that once there's no money, there's no love and all of that. But money, gifts, and the likes of it is not what really makes a woman happy. And that is why the rich also cry. That is why women that has everything still feel sad, because that is not what we want the most. We want respect. We want to be understood. We want to feel heard. Like, there's a difference between I am talking, you're looking at me, you're listening, and me feeling heard. We want consistency. We want to be valued. We want conversations. And most especially, we want emotional safety. I am not going to come to you, tell you what my problem is, my vulnerable self and everything, and then before me you act all caring and all, and go behind my back with your friends, and then you start talking about me. We want emotional safety. We want appreciation and the likes of that. If you can give these things that a woman wants the most, you're putting the energy that every woman wants in a relationship. Please do not exclude money and gifts too. I never said that wasn't important, but I just said that isn't what a woman wants the most. But if you as a lady feel like I am going against you, that is not what you want to, that you want love, you want money and gifts, please drop it in the comment section. And speak for yourself, or don't speak for all of us. Then I am going to hold my lips. This is the end of this video. I'm going to leave you with this. Women are not complicated, and you don't have to read their minds. You just have to get the gist and understand their language. And what is the language? The language is that thing that women want the most in this world. And if you can give them all of this, then you have no problem. You are good to go. If you know you enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share with your friends. Thank you so much. Bye.